My name is Joan Stanescu. I'm the lab manager for the Nano-Human Interfaces lab. Been here for 3 years, supporting the lab and emerging tech in how we can accelerate scientific discovery, at the same time have human factor studies, and basically be able to teach and evaluate research in a different way. I realized working in corporate America as a manager, I was in an industry that was very turbulent. At IBM, we went from 3,000 down to 300 people when I was a manager there. And when I was at AT&T Lucent, we went from 5,000 to 300, then 200, then 50. So I realized that you really needed to have the ability to be on your own 2 feet. And I realized that I was going to have to redefine myself at some point. Going down to a few hundred people at a company that was as big as 5,000, I really needed new skills. So I decided to join the TE program, and basically I became more business focused and wanted to have the skill set to understand how small businesses work because they didn't have facilities to access scientific discovery. The most important thing was the group projects. Basically gets you a chance to switch who you're working with every week, and also ideate, come up with really creative solutions as a group or individually. That was the biggest benefit because it activated something that I had not experienced before. It's like I've done problem solving, but being able to create your own idea is a different way to think, and I approach it to everything I do now because I don't go between the lines. I'll think out of the box more regularly. Working with different people help because when you work with different people, you'll see where you need to improve. You'll see where you need to improve your communication, and you'll get so much feedback when you keep switching your group that everything becomes crystal clear. You have a mirror in front of you that tells you this is how best to communicate. That was the biggest gift, being able to communicate better, just understanding myself, understanding people around me, being able to really push the limits on these are not the boundaries, create your own boundaries, create your own solution. Don't look at things the way that you think traditionally people have looked at, because that's how you get success. It made me really understand how precious our small business community is. I like to influence my students here at the NHI to be able to take whatever ideas they have and actually run with them. There's so much technology now that's emerging tech that you can use, and you could actually run with it and have your own business. So I think that was like the big influence for me, because I can look and see if someone has talent for creativity, and I can understand how they can take that to the next level, and that was my big gift from TE. One of the fun things I did is I'm a big party girl. So we worked very close after working together in so many groups. So I invited everybody over and we had a great time, got everybody to dance. So I fit in. I was maybe 30 years older than everybody. I'm 60. Because of the way that the program is run, everybody fits in. Because being a misfit is good because that makes your product different. So it was just kind of a neat thing to kind of have people 30 years younger than me just accept me as, mother hen. It was like a good workout. It was like a healthy workout. It's like if you can take your brain and you pumped iron and then you saw results. It's hard to explain till you do it, because I know many people are like, oh wow, that sounds tough, but it wasn't tough. It was like you had a good trainer. They were pushing you, which you need to be pushed, and then you were succeeding, and you saw the results from your success, and it made you a different person. And it was nothing else I've ever done. The one comment students said was like, I used to skip classes. I've never wanted to skip a class. So I've never heard of anything like that anywhere else. And that's because Dr. Lehman has his touch. You cannot get enough. You're drinking from a fire hydrant, but it's perfect. Yeah, so basically I did a 3D printing of a perfect little plate that fit on your wine glass, so that when you're busy networking, get your glass, you put your plate on top, and then you can eat off your plate, and then you can pull your plate aside and drink, because you can't be doing both, right? Our team, did the presentation of Plated, and we came up with different ideas and different things. Matt Fuchs, who's now a professor, who was my cup plated partner, he gave me a charm with the cup and a plate. I think it's taught me to be bold. The golden Rolodex is really key. It opens you up to the universe. Now what I'm doing is really outreach, as you see, to all these professors with their data. I have no fear. Just a few weeks ago, we talked to the CTO of DuPont, give the students an opportunity to talk to the CTO of DuPont, which they did a really good job. But it's the same thing Dr. Lehman taught us. Speaking and communicating is just as important as the quality of your work and the quality of your innovation. That whole thing is, a big part of who you are as a human. If you want to be able to have the tools for constant change and improvement, because once you start the ETE program, once you pick up the pace to learning at the level that Dr. Lehman has you learning, of whatever is around you and being brave and going after whatever is around you, it's something that affects every avenue of your life. I have 3 girls, try to expose them to all the things I've learned. So now my family, I think, benefits from my ability to have no boundaries. That's what TE teaches you. Have no boundaries, keep learning. But you're not a little mouse hiding in a hole, oh my God, there's layoffs. You're not afraid at all anymore because you've just had a challenge on your creativity, a challenge on your teamwork, a challenge on your communication skills. And you have no fear of failure because they teach you to fail often because that's how you know you're going in the right direction. As much as they put in is what they're going to get out. Make sure that you try to explore every avenue because every avenue of the program is designed to build a skill set. Instead of hiding from failure, hiding from trying something hard, just keep pushing yourself to try the hard things. And those are the students that are really going to look back and say, wow, what a different person I am. I thought I was taking this on for skills. I thought I'm gonna learn about businesses, run my own business, help people run businesses. What I didn't expect was it reduced my fears, which as a human I think gets in your way more than not. Shut down the fears and you move beyond your fears, your accomplishments will amaze you. The noise in your head about I can't do this, it's too hard. Being pushed beyond that and learning how to do that is one of the most critical steps. I'll still work with Dr. Lehman for ideation sometimes. So my relationship there is pretty strong. Because of all the TE students that actually some of them are at Lehigh, we think differently than a lot of people. So we kind of collaborate together. There is no, oh, it makes my job harder to do this. No, they're like, no, let's do this. This is a great idea. We're going to run with it. It's something different. So I really felt like the whole network of other TE students in different places that are very open-minded really helps. It's a great way to have your network of people that think like you and accessing professors that are still mentoring you. If I was to describe TE in one word, it would be game changer. It makes you bold, and that's really key in life. Problems are going to come after you, but you have to move forward and meet the problems head on. Because of TE, I'm a different person. I've been able to go places I have not thought I could with a very strong understanding of how the world works. The value of the TE program, I cannot even quantify. That's how immense it is. As a human being, I feel I'm limited in the words I use to express the benefit of TE. It's bigger than what I can say. It's just like going into Yosemite Park and looking at it versus seeing a picture. What you see now is a picture, but when you get into Yosemite Park and you experience this environment, it will change your life.